Hello, good morning, and welcome once again to Impact Church, WFGM Church Online. Great to be with you this special Sunday morning, and welcome to each and every one of you. What a joy, what a privilege to have you share with us once again this morning, and thank God because God's been speaking some special things to us. God's been preparing our hearts for great things ahead, and I want our online audience to be a part of all that God is doing. We would want you to enjoy what I believe God is preparing the body at large to receive. You see, we're living in very exciting times. I know many of you are in a place of weariness. You're in a place where you're being tested, you've been tried, you're going through so much in your lives. But I'm here to tell you this morning, don't grow weary. Don't be distracted. Yes, there are many things around us which will seek to take our focus away from what God is saying, what God is about to do, and most importantly, who God really is. He still is the great I am. He still is the great God who is able to do all things for us. So I'm here to tell you this morning, for those of you who have been in the fire, you're about to be brought out. Yes, you've been in a place of the fiery furnace for a long, long time. And many have been asking the question, Lord, when is it going to be over? When are you going to bring me out? I'm here to declare this morning, your fiery furnace experience is about to come to an end. The fourth man is about to show up and bring you out. But the reality is you needed that fire. I needed that fire. In my life, I'm still in some fiery furnaces this morning. I'm still going through some fiery experiences that I can share with you about. And, as we go along, I'll be telling you more and more about it. But I want you to know that God is about to bring you out. And like I said, you're not coming out the same. The fire has refined you. The fire has purified you. And can I tell you something this morning? Get excited because God is ready to use you in a whole new dimension. Yes, my friends, I want you to be ready to answer the call, to be courageous, to be bold, to be strong, to be unmovable this morning. I want you to know that God is calling you to be a Joshua, to conquer this morning. Step in. Yes, you've been through the fire, you've been refined, you've been prepared. Now you're about to enter in to another dimension of what God has in store for you. So I want you to step in with a spirit of boldness. You see, I've been saying for a long time, God is looking for history makers. What about you this morning? Maybe there's a call on your life this morning to be a history maker, to change things around you. When we look back throughout the course of history, it did not take many to bring about changes. One man, one woman could have brought about change that impacted all of those around, impacted the world, and is a lesson for us to this day. Martin Luther King was one man who believed, who had a vision, who cried out, and who was saying time and time again, I have a vision, I see something happening. Yes, God used one man to bring about change. He was a game changer. He was a history maker. John the Baptist was a lone voice crying out. God used his voice. Could I tell you something? God is going to use your voice. That's why you've been in that fiery furnace. That's why you've been in the place of preparation for the length of time that you have been. But I want you to hear me this morning. In the midst of what God is calling you to do, I believe God is saying, let us not grow weary. Don't grow weary this morning. Yes, in Galatians 6 and 9, it encourages us. Let us not grow weary while doing good. Yes, God has called you to do something. You see, when Nehemiah looked at the walls around Jerusalem that were broken and had come down, he had a desire to build back the walls. He appealed to the nation to come and build. Let us rise up. Let's build. Broken walls are a place of defenselessness where we no longer are protected. How many lives are in that place this morning? Maybe in your home, in your loved ones' lives, in your community, maybe in your workplace, there are those whose lives are defenseless. And God is saying, I have chosen you. Hey, let me say it one more time. God has chosen you to be a builder this morning. Someone to put the walls of defense, that hedge of protection back around your loved ones, back around your home, your family, maybe that co-worker, maybe that friend, maybe somebody around your life. But you know, when you begin to build, when you begin to do what God has called you to do, hey, one more time, you've been through the fire, you're ready to be used. You decide, hey, I'm going to do what God wants me to do. Always remember, the enemy will never leave you alone to do what God's called you to do. There will always be distractions. There will always be detractors. When Nehemiah made a decision, he's going to do what he had to do. The Sanballats and the Tobias came to tell him, hey, what are you building? There is nothing. They ridiculed, they mocked him. Listen to me. There will be the mockers and the scoffers. There'll be the detractors. But can I tell you this morning? Remain focused. Keep your eyes upon him, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. Keep your focus. Many things are going to happen around you. Many things the enemy is going to do. Can I tell you once again, as I've been saying for the past few weeks, there would be people that would come around you that would seek to take you away from your purpose, your call, your destiny. But keep on going. Keep on doing what God has called you to do. I'm here to encourage you this morning. God is going to put words in your mouth. God is going to put a message in your heart. My question to you this morning, are you willing to speak what God says to you? Are you ready and willing to declare and to proclaim, to shout it from the mountaintop, that which God is saying to you this morning? Or is there going to be a spirit of compromise? Are you going to withhold the word that God is saying? Listen to me. Doing what God has called you to do and speaking the word God will give to you will cost you something. But can I tell you a little secret this morning? God will always be on your side. God will always give you the ability to be an overcomer. He will always be there to fight your battles. Remember, he says in his word, oh, you're of God and children and you have overcome them. Why? Why are we overcomers? Because he who is in you, he that is in me this morning, is greater than he who is in the world. Yes, we're facing a real devil. We have a real enemy. We have an enemy who is seeking to destroy at all times. Because that's his mission. He came to steal, kill, destroy. But I thank God this morning. I still got, you still got the greater one living in you. And he is able to overcome all things. Remember what he's called you to do, what he's commissioned you to do, what he's given you to speak. It's not of your own ability, but it's by the hand of God. Remember the words of God. Behold, I give you authority to trample on serpents serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing, hey, come on, nothing shall by any means hurt you. Listen to me, my friends. I want you to know it's not by might, it's not by power, it is by the Spirit of God. You are called, you're chosen, you're ordained, you're commissioned this morning by the Spirit of God to be an overcomer, to be one who will declare the things of the Lord. This is why I believe we're in a season of blessing, my friends. Hear me well this morning. You are about to come in to the greatest blessing you've ever experienced. Things are shifting right now. The next year of your life will be a year of greatness, of great manifestation. Hey, can I tell you, you are coming into your season of miracles. Oh yes, I'm excited about it. Signs and wonders are about to follow you this morning. Yes, the attacks have been intensified, but always remember, I want you to hear me this morning, when the enemy is against you in a great way, it's because you are ready for your breakthrough. You are at the point of breakthrough, because it's always darkest before dawn. Listen to me, the intensity of the attacks of the enemy is only a sign of your breakthrough being imminent. Hey, I'm here to declare this morning, God has released his angels. Angelic activities are about to take place to bring you into the place that God has for you to be blessed. Yes, the enemy has been fighting, but hey, I'm reminded of Daniel when he prayed. The word of God tells us in Daniel chapter 10 and verses 12 and 13, he says, "Do not fear, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and to humble yourself before God, your words were heard." I'm glad this morning. I'm here to say to you as well, your words have been heard, and I have come because of your words. That's why it's imperative that you speak the right words. You speak the right declarations. You speak what God is saying. He said in verse 13, "But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. And behold, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I've been left alone there with the king of Persia." Listen to me, help is on the way. Can I say to you again this morning, your help is on the way. Don't become weary. Don't lose your focus this morning. Keep your eyes upon Him, because your help is on the way. Hey, my friends, you are in the place that God has called you to be in. The attacks are great. It's been against you for a while. But I'm saying this morning, yes, the day you set your heart to see God and to cry out to God, your words were heard, your prayer was heard, heaven responded. But the enemy, the demonic strongholds around us has held it back. But breakthrough is now. This is your season of breakthrough, and I'm here to declare, my friends, God is saying to you, don't give up. Hold on. Yes, there are things we may have to cut away from our lives. The people we may have to cut away, because there are some people who cannot go with you this morning. Hey, could you believe with me as I declare over your life, this is your season of breakthrough. If you believe God, just type breakthrough if you agree with me. Yes, breakthrough. This is what I'm believing God for. This is your season. This is why I am going to implore you again this morning. Stay focused. Don't grow weary in doing good. Keep your eyes upon Him. Keep your hands to the plow. Don't look back. God is in the field with you, doing what He has called you to do. Remember, He said in His word in Mark 9 and 13, if you can believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And in the 16th chapter of Mark, he goes on to say, these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name, you're going to do it. Listen to me. You are an overcomer. You're a conqueror this morning. You are a miracle worker. And the signs are about to follow your life this morning. You are about to step in to a new dimension. I want to encourage you this morning. Yes, he said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. There is an urgency. There is a cry from the heavenlies that says, my people, it is time to rise up. It is time to take my word to a needy world. It's time to minister the word of deliverance to the captives this morning. It's time to tell those that are living in sin to come out from where they are. It's time to speak to the sick and see them recover. It's time to speak to the blind and see the eyes open again. Come on, the night is coming when no man can work. Yes, the bridegroom is about to return. Are we doing what he's called us to do? Are we growing weary in doing good? Are we losing focus of the call that God's placed upon our lives? My friends, this morning I want to tell you one more time, keep your eyes upon him. Do the works of him who has sent you. Speak what God has given you to speak. Make some bold declarations. I'm here to agree with you. We are here to stand with you. We're going to pray with you. That's why to all of you out there, the call goes out. Let us join our hands together. Let's join together in doing what God has called us. Wherever we might be, whatever part of the world we might be in, we are laborers together with God. We are building a kingdom, God's kingdom this morning. This is why we're saying, join with us. Be a part of what I believe God is doing in these days. Be a part of the blessing which I believe is about to be poured out. The spirit of revival that is about to sweep the church again. The glory that is about to be manifested in these last days. I want you to be a part of that movement. I want you to be a part of that blessing. I want you to be a part of that breakthrough this morning. Will you be a part with us this morning? Oh, whoever you are, wherever you are, I want you to connect with us. Hey, my friends, connect with us. Yes, on social media, through our website, through our numbers that we're going to have there for you. We want to hear from you. We want to agree with you. We want to believe with you. I declare your breakthrough this morning. I declare your season of blessing. I declare you will not grow weary this morning. I declare you're going to keep your focus. I declare you're going to run the race with patience. You're going to endure to the end, and you are going to see the glory of God. You're going to see the power of God. You're going to experience the awesomeness of the great I am this morning. Hey, I know you want to be a part. I know you want that blessing. I know this morning you want to receive everything God has. These are exciting times. And I'm going to say to you again, and you're going to hear me say, your season of change has come. Things are about to shift. You're about to step in. The Joshua generation is about to enter the promised land, and the enemy is about to fall. Yes, everywhere that we shall tread upon, God is going to give us. And even though there are enemies out there, we know one thing. The battle is the Lord's. Don't worry about it. Don't be fearful. Don't grow weary. Don't be distracted. Don't turn away. Don't look back. Victory is on the way. My dear friends, like I said, we'd love to connect with you. We'd love to hear from you. Be a part of what God is doing. Until next Sunday morning, God's willing, may God bless you. May God be with you. We love you. We're praying with you. We're praying for you. We're standing with you. God bless. Do have a great day and a great week. We love you. Until next week. Bye for now.